Look at me. I am soaked. I'm absolutely friggin' soaked. You're probably wondering why. Why? Why are you soaked? Well, I had to go rescue a dog from the pond. Yeah. So, found out today I can rescue a dog from the pond. Duck water doesn't taste good. That's why I'm glad you don't like to swim. Yes. Boo. Boo boo. Stop licking yourself. Hi. Say hi. Okay, just stare very concerningly. Well guys, today is going to be kind of a multifaceted video. We're going to have a helmet comparison of my old helmet and my new helmet. We're also going to be doing a review and swap of the Proshot mount, as well as we're going to be setting up the motovlogging setup in the new helmet. But first, let's show you what the new helmet looks like. Hey, how's it going, Motard fam? It's your boy, MotardSteve. For real, it's your boy. I'm not wearing pants right now because my pants are soaked and I don't feel like adulting, okay? Swimming in the pond sucks. Alright, but anyway, let's get right into this. So, like I said, first thing we gotta do is we gotta take this Proshot mount off of my Fox V2. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. So to take the Proshot mount off, it's fairly simple. It all just velcros together. And for those of you that are worried about your helmet falling off using the Proshot mount, yeah, I literally have to pry the two pieces of Velcro apart with a butter knife. That's how together this Velcro is right now. Now this is just not your average Velcro, guys. This is like heavy duty stuff. I mean, look at that. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's like spikies. So there you go. Proshot mount is off. Alright, so now we gotta take the guts out of the motovlogging helmet. Oh my god, there's so much crap in here. So yeah, one of you guys, I remember, someone was asking about a motovlogging helmet setup. So yeah, we're going to be doing like a 3-in-1 video. We're going to be reviewing the Proshot, and I'm also going to be showing you how I go about setting up a helmet for vlogging, and we're going to do a review on the Bell MX-9 Adventure. So here you go. Vlogging helmet is out. This is my own custom-made dead cat that I made out of fabric from Madame Walmart, basically. Actually, matter of fact, I got the fabric right here sitting in the cat tower thing. It was made from this. This is just some fabric I bought from Walmart. Alright, so I'm not worried about the center right now. So, first things first, we got to get this Proshot transferred. Now, I'm just going to let you guys know, I've used this Proshot mount for a very long time now. Like 3 years, and I've been through numerous like little off-road falls and stuff like that. I've looped my bike, everyone remembers that. You know, I'll just play the clip. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. Yeah, it's been through that, and you know, it's been through a lot. It's never fallen off a helmet, or it's never let me down, and just it's an amazing product, man. It's an amazing product, and it's great for people that wear motocross helmets or, you know, dirt style helmets, because well, if you have a street helmet, you can usually just get you a curved GoPro mount and just slap it to the front of your helmet if it's got a curvature that will work with it. But with an MX helmet, obviously you can tell there's an issue there with the chin guard vent. You're not sticking a GoPro mount to that. So a lot of people will either mount it here, which is what I believe my buddy Zabra 187 does, or used to. Actually, what I like to do is, this is the way I like to do it. I like to take the stickies and I like to clip it into the Proshot mount first. And now for this spot, you guys might not be able to see what I'm doing here, but I kind of have to rotate the helmet towards me so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm thinking... Alright, that took entirely too long, but it's a tad bit off center, but you get the idea. I'll bring it in closer so you guys can see. But there you go. That is essentially what you are going for. If you want to look it down there, yeah, you can see it's a little off center, but that's fine. So you know the mic adapter is going to stick out on the left side, correct? So you know you want to run your mic through the left side here. So you just push it up through here in between the helmet, and I just let it hang out like that. That's really all you need. You don't need any more than that. And then I just take all the excess and I shove it back inside the helmet lining right here. And then every now and then, usually I'll tape it down. And what I like to do just to secure it is I'll push it past this first button here where the cheek pad clicks. I'll push the wire above that. That way I know there's no chance that my wire is just going to be dangling out of my helmet one day and it's going to like rip my mic out of my GoPro. And then for me, what I like to do is I like to get a little bit of duct tape and I'm going to put it over this vent up here. That way I'm not worried about air blowing straight into my mic. Alright. Then what you want to do is you want to test fit it on and make sure that it's going to work the way you want it to work. Oh yeah. Duh! Alright, so this mic's not really in my way. It's enough out of my mouth. Another good thing to do is when you're doing a mic setup, I don't know if you guys can see this, but you can see the furries over here, right? It's kind of tucked to the side of my mouth or back behind it. That's usually the best place you want it because it's close to your mouth, but it's not directly in the path of your breathing. Otherwise, you're going to sound like Darth Vader when you come to a stop, and it's not going to sound very well. All right, and now see, we are feeding off the mic in the helmet. One thing about this helmet is I'm really excited to see how it's going to make audio sound out on the road, because you guys are probably more used to hearing my voice kind of sounding like this, but with this visor, it really kind of holds all the sound in the helmet. I can definitely, I can hear lower frequencies better. Like, they kind of echo inside this helmet, which the first time I rode it, I had to be careful not to yell or laugh too loud because it actually could have hurt my ears. Again, the Proshot mount, I just want to stress why I think it's good. The good thing is you guys probably can't see it, but there's a red light here. I can see that blinking. I can actually see both lights blinking with the Proshot mount. That's something that's very, very important, because when you're out making a video or you're vlogging or you're doing whatever, you want to know when you're recording. You don't want to just guess and say, oh, I think I'm recording, or have to go up to a buddy and be like, hey, is it blinking, or hey, is it on? So with this, literally, you can look at the camera and see, oh yeah, I'm recording. Well, first we gotta go get some damn gas, because apparently I'm running out of gas. And now we need gas again. So yeah, guys, this is the Bell MX-9 Adventure torch graphic. I'm guessing torch is the name of the graphic because it has torch at the very end of it. Yeah. And that's the only different word I could find out of all the other MX-9 Adventure helmets, so that's what I'm going with. So straight off the bat, first thing I noticed is noise. The Bell MX-9 is definitely a lot quieter than my Fox V2. But that being said, now it sounds kind of like my old Fox V2 did. Of course, when you drop the visor, you don't hear barely any wind, and the exhaust kind of gets a little more bassier sounding. One thing to note is, a lot of people are asking me about this peak. The peak does catch side-to-side winds, so when you turn your head in the turn, it is going to pull on it a little bit. But one interesting thing I did notice, open the visor and suddenly it doesn't pull as bad. And now I'm thinking a lot of that has to do with the fact that the air is kind of more flowing through the helmet, rather than when you have the visor down, the air is flowing around the helmet. The Bell MX-9 definitely feels more spacious. It definitely has more of a oval shape. I can definitely feel that there's more space in between my face and the end of the helmet. Because the MX-9 was a motocross helmet first, and this is kind of a hybrid helmet, it does move air pretty well. And the only vents that operate, as far as I know, is this front one, which of course with the Proshot being there, I can't really get to it anyway. But I never found myself really messing with the vents on any of my helmets anyway, even my street helmets. I never found myself messing with the vents or anything. Now, as far as the visor itself, it's not tinted too dark to where, like right now, we're not in the sun. It doesn't seem like it's too dark. It's a lot like my 100% goggles, to where it blocks the sun, but at the same time, it's not super dark. But one thing I really love about this helmet, and the reason why I was thinking about getting one of these again, thought that bus was going to run the light. I was like, oh shit! Am I going to get attacked by a Twinkie? Is because I commute back and forth to work. I leave the house when it's dark out. Obviously, this gold visor is not going to work for that, but I'm still going to need eye protection. Well, the great thing about the Bell MX-9 is that if you want to use goggles, which I have clear goggles, I can just flip this up, put goggles on, ride to work during night. Get off work when it's sunny out, boom, just use the visor. Yes, right, look at me, look at everyone, look at the guy with the matching helmet for his bike. He looks like a damn Power Ranger. Ah, this reminds me of old times. Riding around York on a Supermoto, like I used to do with the DR650. This is where a lot of my first videos happened. Back when I didn't even have a chin mount, it was all side mounted on the side of my head of my old AFX street helmet. Didn't know what the hell I was doing half the time. Every time I ride a Supermoto through here, I get a little bit nostalgic, because I'm like, man, this is where this all started. I guess we'll hit this little twisty road real quick. This is like a multifaceted video, man. We got reviews, and now we're going to have a little bit of exploring. Kind of want to explore a little bit. The peripheral vision is a very welcome thing, considering that I head check almost all the time. I have found the Shinkos do fairly well in gravel. They really do. Dead end. Usually there's cool shit at dead ends. Or if you're on a Supermoto, there are no dead ends. Never forget that. There are no dead ends if you're on a Supermoto. Yep, I live in farmland now. I live in Farmville, bro. This is what's so great about living in a new place. You don't know where the hell anything is. And everything's exciting. Even this is exciting because, hey, I didn't know this was back here. Yeah, you better stop. Road ends. Oh, I totally can't see that, you know?
I didn't slam it down when I pressed the brake that time. So one thing I have found, guys, people argue over like Supermoto riding styles a lot. Like, oh, foot out only, or oh, knee out only. I'm a firm believer after going to the mountains one time, and my buddy Keith and Josh were kind of explaining to me, they're like, you can really do either one. One's not more correct than the other. It's one, it's kind of a style thing, but two, you can use it for two different kinds of turns. You know, if you got your more almost 90-degree angle turn or sharper, you know, you can do foot out and kind of sit it more on top of the bike because it kind of gives you more leverage in those really sharp turns. But like something like this, that's like a really long sweeper. Granted, it doesn't have a yield in the damn middle of it, but you know, you could kind of lean more off the bike and put your knee out. You know, you can take it like that, you know, because I got real comfortable doing the foot out thing, and I wore through a lot of shoes because sometimes I would use my foot as like a feeler. Yeah, man, I wore through some damn shoes. But, you know, I went up to the mountains and I started experimenting with doing both, and I found that it actually works, you know, using both interchangeably for different kinds of corners works really well. It took me a little bit to get used to, like, kind of having one butt cheek off the bike, because I don't know, for the longest time I felt like I was going to fall the hell off, or for some reason I thought the bike was going to low side. But the funny thing is the further you lean off the bike, the less your actual bike leans. I know, it doesn't seem to make sense, but it really does. So that's why you see MotoGP people and all that, like, leaning way the hell off their bike, because think about it, the less your actual bike is leaning, the bigger contact patch you have on the road. And those guys are racing, you know, when you're racing, you want the biggest contact patch you can get. I don't see any. None over there. But for real, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. Be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe, click that bell icon. If you're interested in picking up this helmet, seriously, don't miss out. And hold on, let me get the product placement going for you. Rocky Mountain ATV, guys.